Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. FPL Consult here. Today we're going to take a look at my transfer plans for blank and double game week 25. So basically I've done a lot of tinkering and I'll show you guys later on what I think about doing with my team. I have two options and we'll take a look at them later on. Right, so hopefully you guys enjoy this video and find some inspiration from it. If you do enjoy this one, please give it a like and also subscribe as well if you are new around here. So for Game Week 25, this is my team on the screen right now without any transfers made. It's basically in shambles. I don't have any Liverpool players, that's one. And on top of that, I have two yellow flags in Patterson and Mitrovic. And on top of that, I also have four blankers in Shaw, Rashford, Trippier, and Almiron as well. Right, so a lot of problems in this team, and I do have to bring in some Liverpool players, of course. For Arsenal, I already have three doublers, Ben White, Odegaard, and Saka. Right, so aside from that, the rest of my team, I think Kepa, I'm okay to start. Ben White and Bueno are all right. Right, Mahrez, I actually am pretty quietly confident of his minutes against Bournemouth. Of course, we will have to take a look at how many minutes he gets against RB Leipzig in the midweek, right? And that can give us some indication of whether he will start against Bournemouth. He's already had a rest against Nottingham Forest, so I am quite confident of his minutes against Bournemouth. Now, aside from that, Odegaard and Saka, they're fine to keep as well. Up front, Haaland, Kane, and Mitrovic. Mitrovic, as we mentioned just now, is yellow flagged. Kane plays Chelsea at home, but the key problem here is that I don't have Salah. I want to get Salah, and if I do want Salah, I have to sell Kane because Kane has a lot of funds tied up in him. So by selling Kane, even though that's not ideal, I don't really want that. He's the only way I can get Salah. Right, so currently that's what I'm thinking. Let's take a look at the team on the fpl.team website and do a little bit of tinkering to show you guys what I plan to do. So this is my team on the fpl.team transfer planner. It's exactly the same as the graphic just now, right? And I have two free transfers, 3.2 mil in the bank. Let's do a little bit of tinkering. So first things first, I'm going to move Patterson to the bench because I'm not too confident of his minutes and I don't think I would start him, right? So I'm going to have Luke Shaw back into the starting 11 here because I'm going to take him out for Trent Alexander-Arnold, and this is a move that I pretty much confirmed that I'm going to do. I definitely want Trent Alexander-Arnold against Crystal Palace away and Wolves at home. I think there are some clean sheets there, and if he gets assists, those are mega hauls there. Right, so that's where we are at in terms of the defensive transfer. So Shaw for Trent is pretty much confirmed. Then aside from that, right, I definitely want Salah. So it's how I get Salah, and the only way I can do that is by selling Kane. So this is where it gets a little bit different, right? If I sell Kane, there are a couple of options I can go to. I can sell Kane to Ollie Watkins. I can sell Kane to Nanto. And doing either of those transfers gives me different options. So basically, let's do the first option first, right? And let's do Kane to Nanto. So this one is pretty straightforward. If I do Kane to Nanto, it frees up loads of funds. You see, after this move, 7.8 in the bank, I can just do Almiron straight up to Mo Salah. And then there we have it. I have Trent, Salah, and Nanto in place of the other three players that I just took out. So Luke Shaw, Almiron, and Kane. Right, and basically it allows me to line up with a good number of doublers. Right, two Liverpool players, one Wolves player in Bueno, and three Arsenal players. And then if I am confident of Patterson starting, or if we do get some news before the deadline, I can put him into the starting 11 as well. Right, so that's how it's looking like. This is option 1. Right, so Trent, Salah, and Nanto. Right, but let's take a look now at another alternative that I can go for. So I'm going to reverse the last two moves that I made. So I'm going to take Nanto out and put Harry Kane back in. And I'm basically going to take Salah out and put Almiron back in again. So after doing this, this is where I'm at just after the Shaw to Trent Alexander-Arnold move. So once again, I intend to make a couple of moves here. So the next one is Kane down to Watkins. Right, so if I go Kane to Watkins, and it basically doesn't give me a lot of funds, right? I have 5.5 mil left in the bank. The only way I can get to Salah is thereafter do Mahrez to Salah. So once I've done this, I basically have 0.6 in the bank, right? And I will have to drop Almiron to the bench and start Patterson, which is not what I want. So instead of starting Patterson, I will take Patterson out and I go for Tarkowski, and this would make it a -8. Right, instead of the -4 just now that we saw, now this is a -8. Right, so in this situation, I do have one more doubler that I am confident to start. Just now I left Patterson on the bench, but now I am playing Tarkowski. So at this point, I'm currently leaning towards this alternative actually, which is the -8 hit, because what it does for my team, it basically allows me to have a good set of playing players for Game Week 28. And that's because Ollie Watkins and Tarkowski both play in Game Week 28, because Everton and Aston Villa and Arsenal happen to be the ones that are pretty much confirmed to have a Game Week 28 fixture. So in essence, by taking this -8 hit now, I set my team up really well for Game Week 28, right? That blank there that potentially will be very big, right? And even if Liverpool don't have a fixture, it is likely that they will have a fixture. I mean, it's between them having a fixture against Fulham, or Liverpool and Fulham blanking, and then Leeds and Wolves going ahead, right? So either ways, even if Liverpool don't get a fixture there, I still will have a good set of playing players for Game Week 28 in Tarkowski, the Arsenal guys, and also Ollie Watkins. So this is something to consider as well, right? This Game Week 25 -8 hit is actually what I'm leaning towards at this point in time, right? But let me show you guys the alternative once again, right? So the other alternative that I showed at the first instance, right, was just to do a very simple straight swap from Harry Kane to Nonto, and basically gives me the funds to do Almiron up to Salah and keep Mahrez. So basically it would look something like this, right? This is the first alternative compared to the previous option 2, right? So let me know what you guys think. Do you favor this -4 hit here on the screen right now, or the -8 hit that I've shown just now? Right, I am in quite a bit of a dilemma. I will have to take a look at the games midweek for the Champions League games to see how many minutes some of my players get, and then make a more informed decision. But currently this is where I'm standing, and let me know what you guys think. Option 1 or option 2, the -4 or the -8. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a like and also subscribe as well if you are new around here. And I'll catch you guys in more Game Week 25 content very soon. Bye-bye.